Before this video starts, I just want to give a massive shout out to all my channel members. If you want to receive a shout out, then become a channel member today and you'll be shown on screen like all these other channel members here. Anyways, enjoy the video. In version 15.1, we get to see Kaolan Pasalan receive a brand new true form. This true form sees them get a few additions, these being a health boost, increased knockback chance, higher level mini surge, as well as surge immunity and Colossus Slayer. In this video, I want to go over what this unit gains and how it improves their kit. In order to get this true form, you need 4 purple, blue, and green cat fruit, as well as 6 yellow and 5 epic cat fruit. The footage of Kaolan is at level 40. To start, let's get a quick overview of their stats. Kaluga gains an extra 50% to their base health, going from 20,000 to 30,000 HP. This boost in health isn't the craziest thing in the world, seeing as survivability was never their strong suit, and seeing as they didn't gain any extra knockbacks, this can at most save Kaluga from piercing damage from weaker mini waves and such. Speaking of piercing damage, Kaluga gains surge immunity. This can give Kaluga a viable niche in stages that feature surging enemies and act as a solid surge immune damage dealer. This could be especially useful for Medusan and the Omens, as these two enemies have a surge that can pierce deep into your backline. Kaluga also gains an extra 10% chance to knock back enemies, bumping their knockback stat to 30%. While this is still better, their somewhat infrequent attack rate still makes it more of a bonus than anything. Their mini surge level also now goes to level 8, gaining 2 extra ticks of damage from the previous level 6 mini surge. While the mini surge still has a wide spawn area, this boost to the mini surge level means if an enemy is hit by one, they will now take an extra 33% damage. At level 30, if all 8 of the mini surge hits land, this will deal a solid 81,000 extra damage, though because of how wide the spawn area is, it shouldn't be wholly relied on. The biggest addition they gain is Colossus Slayer, where the application of said Colossus Slayer is somewhat of a mixed bag. It must be said though that any gauntlet that features burrowing zombies and LD piercers is pretty much a no-go, especially in later levels where even at level 50, their health won't save them. At level 30, they sport an effective 43,000 HP and deal an effective 81,000 damage to Colossus enemies. If a Colossus enemy is hit by all 8 mini surge ticks, then this is an extra effective 130,000 damage. For Baron Seal, they work on the later half of the stages, but struggle a bit on the first half due to zombie spam. While Agrim does feature Zuch, they're an extremely easy enemy to deal with thanks to Cadaver Bear. While the first half of Megamuth is great for them, the later half has a bunch of zombie spam that can kill Kaluga very easily. They're fairly solid for the first half of Super Hypo, but die way too quickly to Taki to work on the later half. Excel is somewhat difficult to use Kaluga on, considering that the Boar Jr. exists, and while they do just have mini wave, they still deal a ton of damage with it and can quickly kill Kaluga if you can't keep them protected with a wave blocker. Mr. Mur is also present, but they don't deal nearly as much damage as Boar Jr., though they can still chew through Kaluga's health if they're not protected by a wave blocker. Big Peng Z is a similar story to Megamuth, decent on the first set of stages, but zombies make it tricky to use in the later half. The Omens are easily one of the best gauntlets for them, considering the only real form of piercing to deal with is the Omen's surge spam, but seeing as Kaluga is surge immune, this is such a non-issue. They falter easily to Giga Honeywan's wave spam, and the last 2 Colossus bosses of Ziraluza and Jumborg Jones have absurd piercing damage that kills them in one hit anyways. So, how good is Kaluga's true form? For the unit itself, they get a decent upgrade to a few of their stats, and get a new niche as a Surge Immune super backliner, which takes away one of the main things that can kill them. The extra mini surge damage and knockback chance let it do better at what it does best, though these two should still very much be treated like bonuses. Colossus Slayer also gives it some expanded use against gauntlet bosses and is amazing for Omens as they can't get blown up by their far-reaching surges. Also, the research medium combo they have with Mannequin Dragon is still just as amazing as ever, so if you find yourself using this combo a lot, you might as well gun for this true form to give yourself an objectively stronger unit to use compared to the second form. With all that said, I want to thank you for watching this analysis of Kaluga's true form. If you thought this insight was interesting, then be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy Battle Cats content, and comment down below your thoughts on them. I'd love to hear what you all think. Also, shout out to the following channel members: Dr. Deadly, Gamet, Virus El Perro, Just a Shark, Gross Cat the Ultra, Potato King, Atsushi, King Wolf, Tentacle Gaming, Clamorous, Barely Grover, Jade Rabbit, Mustafa, Janik Altenberg, and Xenolight for being silver members or higher. If you want to receive a shoutout like these channel members here, then become a silver member or higher today. Becoming a channel member supports what I do in a way that helps keep the lights on and allows me to continue making content for all of you to watch. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day.